Hi, I want to do a quick video and I'm going to call it Scattered to the Winds. It's incredibly windy, rainy, damp, and it can't make up its mind, really, the weather. I think the weather's having a little bit of a tantrum at the moment. We've had days of rain. And I am going through a series of medical examinations, tests, seeing all sorts of new people, and being given, on the one hand, some more seemingly dire, complex, confusing, sobering news. And when I get tired, I'm very sobered by it. And I drop out of my joyful bubble that I choose to live in most of the time, simply because it's the best medicine in the world. Now, when I drop out of my usual bubble, because it is my usual state, I don't mean to, but I scatter everyone to the winds, as it were, because we live in a world that is so consumed with the idea that if you express anything other than peacefulness, or in England, when we say, how are we all say, I'm fine, which means nothing at all. But if we express ourselves emotionally, succinctly, and straightforwardly, or we have the clarity to say, I'm really sober, that appointment was really sobering, and there's a lot to think about, it generally really freaks the people out, and they will go round saying to themselves or saying to each other, I'm really worried about Catherine. There's something really wrong. She's not well today. Into the winds. Anyway, we'll see what happens if I just carry on, and whether it is possible to keep this video. Anyway, when I have, and when someone else has, what I call an appropriate emotional response to something, that is what is right with them. It isn't what is wrong with them. I have enough wrong with me in my matrix, in my vessels, in my spinal column, in my collagen, everything. Technically, medically, that is not normal, and it's not right with me. But what is right about me is how well I am where I can choose to be well, which is why I choose to be at the highest level that I can be, which is authentic, and mostly I'm joyful. And I live in a peaceful, grateful bubble. And it really is a bubble that I can choose. And I can slip out of it, which is okay too. Because I need to be authentic. And if I have tough appointments, if someone rings me up and I'm able to express myself, because sometimes I don't always know, I will say, tough, that was horrible, or I'm frightened, or I'm angry, or I'm frustrated, or whatever it is. It doesn't really matter. I have a full range of emotions, and they are going on all the time anyway in my body. So it's better if I'm in charge of my own emotional responses rather than denying them, pretending they're not happening, and then my body actually carries a bit more of a burden, and I don't want it to. So this particular video is about learning to, for yourself and for other people, if someone has the courage to express how they really are, that is what's right with them, not what is wrong with them. That's something for you to just think about, because when you actually look at that, this whole concept differently, you don't have to panic and scatter to the winds when someone who is, let's say, normally peaceful or jovial or interested in you, or you're used to people being a certain way. It's okay if they change gears, and it's okay if they're expressing the emotional response to the experiences they're going through. They will come through them. And particularly if those of us that are listening don't scatter to the winds in an absolute panic. I hope that's helpful. Take care. Bye.